as long as I remember speaking, I have said this. People say that evil is dark, but that's not true. Evil is actually very bright. You can look at the dark, but you can't look at the very bright. Very few people stare at evil. They deny it. There's a very famous book called The Denial of Death, wherein Ernest Becker, who wrote the book, speaks about the human desire to really deny that they'll die. But the truth is, everybody knows they'll die. What people really deny is evil. Because if you acknowledge evil, you have to fight it. And people are not brave. That's the human condition. And they don't want to fight it. They want to deny that it's really that bad. So I have seen this all of my life, especially with outside of Nazism, the great 20th century evil of communism. 100 million people, approximately, were killed by communist regimes, not in war. I'm not talking about deaths of soldiers. I'm talking about just innocent people, tortured, starved, burned, shot to death. That's the record. See, that's an example, though, of people in a sort of denial. You should be shocked and horrified at what I just said. 100 million people in one century? But it doesn't. Stalin, the Soviet tyrant, who, by the way, made North Korea possible, tragically. Stalin is truly evil. Anyway, Stalin, who killed about 20 to 40 million people of his own nation, Soviet Union, a combination of Russia and other countries that the Russian Empire owned, he said, it's a very famous statement actually, one death is a tragedy, 1 million is a statistic. That's the state of people's understanding of evil. So when I said 100 million, people don't fall down and go, oh my God. It's too grandiose to even imagine. And remember, for every one of the 100 million, think of the ripple effect on family and friends and community. So we're talking about 1 billion people of staggering suffering that communism caused. And yet, when I grew up, anti-communism had a bad name. Yeah? Oh, he's an anti-communist zealot. What's wrong with that? I hope you were an anti-Nazi zealot. Why aren't you an anti-communist zealot?